And Jen, what is the recourse here? Is there going to be any kind of regulations or policies put in place so that dentists are somewhat restricted?
Yes, here in California, we just passed a law this past year, SB 639, that takes place in July. And it's intended to give consumers more information about what's happening when they sign up for a medical credit card. It's also trying to make sure that dentists aren't the ones actually processing a card with these deferred interest rates, and that they're actually sending you to the lender so that you can work out what the details are with the lender. Some of the other problems that we've seen is sometimes somebody does have insurance or they're on a government program that would cover their dental care, but it's easier for the dentist to put it on the card rather than explain what is and isn't covered by the insurance, or if there's an alternative procedure that might be covered but isn't exactly what the dentist wants to do.
If we are signing up for a medical credit card, or quite frankly, any credit card right now, what would be a more fair expected interest rate? Certainly not almost 27%.
If you look at other credit cards, the national average for credit cards right now for the regular cards that you use everywhere else is 17%. So these are quite a bit higher.
Is there a better way to go about financing or paying for maybe an unexpected medical procedure? What would be your recommendation before we have to resort to signing off on these potentially debt-causing credit cards?
Well, there's a couple recommendations I'd make. First of all, if you do have coverage, make sure that the dentist tries to get authorization from who's covering you, whether that's a government program or an insurance plan, because sometimes what they think is covered isn't necessarily, if they assume something won't be covered, it might be. The other thing is talk to your dentist about what you absolutely need now. There are some things that are life-threatening, but often when somebody goes in a dental emergency, the dentist looks at everything that that person might need. Some of it they might need today, and some of it can be put off for the future. And so you want to make sure that you're really only being charged for today what is absolutely necessary today, and not a 1 year or 1.5 year treatment plan that you can be paying in increments. And then finally, understand how your insurance works, or if you have an employer plan that allows you to take deductions out of your paycheck. Sometimes those things, it depends which, if you're at the end of a plan year or the beginning of the plan year, you can split it over 2 years and get more coverage from your insurance.
I love your tips, Jen, and I think it's just about getting over that stigma and that icky feeling of talking to your dentist and other health providers about the money. You have to start talking about it. You have to read your contracts and really become more assertive in these situations.
And we keep saying dentist or provider. Realistically, every office should have a billing supervisor.
Yeah.
Talk to them, talk to the person who's actually doing the billing, and make sure that you're not getting ripped off. And then the other thing I would just add here is not everyone obviously is capable of doing this at this present moment in time, but we always talk about having an emergency fund. And if you can have an emergency fund somewhere for you and your family in time of great need, a lot of times it can help mitigate these extreme circumstances where you can go into what we could call extreme debt. Jen, we really appreciate your input on this important topic.